Greetings, Earthlings. Who is ready to go where no collector has gone before, except when they went in 1991, until around 2001? Commander William Riker, Lieutenant Commander Data, Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. From Playmates Toys' new Star Trek The Next Generation... What? So, on the back, you will notice that you can clip and collect a card for each figure that says things about the character and has a Q code for parents only. What on earth is this thing? I don't think this is from the show. It says Android Access Panel, but that's not anywhere in here. It's so confusing. Okay. Here is a stand. A flamethrower, I believe. According to the box, it is a diagnostic testing unit with monitor. This does not appear to be 24th century technology. Here is a phaser that is perpetually firing. I do not believe you can remove this. Fascinating. This is a tricorder. And here is the android Lieutenant Commander Data. Now, this is an improvement on the classic toys. This hip joint was very different in the toys from the 90s. This is an old Data from the 90s, and his ability to sit is limited. All of the Star Trek Playmates toys all of the Star Trek Playmates toys from the 90s could only sit like this. However, these new toys can, in fact, sit like regular people. So, there's no comparison with the articulation. The articulation of this new figure is leaps and bounds beyond the old figure. And the head sculpt is slightly better, but I am curious about the paint apps. This old Data has kind of a yellowish hue, like he does in the show. This newer Data, is simply white, so I guess they didn't feel like mixing their paints. And the old Data actually has more hair texture, by just a little bit. This figure is more matte, this one's more glossy for whatever reason. And an interesting feature is that on Data's back is the Playmates Hong Kong address, should you care to contact them by snail mail. And he has a Game Boy. Oh, are you rolling? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Another stand. An unidentified object. This is a directional UV source. I see. This is an An away team field kit with detachable analyzer. I see. Here we have a tricorder and a Game Boy. Tricorder, and this is actually a personal access display device for recording all of the captain's personal notes and actions. I did not know that was one of Riker's duties. And a permanently firing phaser. Unlike Data's, this one does not have a handle. And here he is, Commander William Riker. And unfortunately, he does not come with a trombone. I find this to be a missed opportunity. Looks kind of sad and worried. His facial expression is interesting. He appears to be sad and worried. They've like painted him a thing right here to like make him look manly. He also has a Hong Kong address. To Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Another permanently firing phaser. This one is, because this is a phase 1 phaser. The other phasers were phase 2, and this one, the captain may have trouble aiming. Here is his laptop computer. A personal view screen. And then another tricorder and pad, like Riker's. And here he is. He has a superior hair paint job than the other two figures we looked at. They actually bothered to paint some detail of his balding head, and he has some brow furrows. Overall, his head sculpt is superior to Riker's and Data's. They put a lot more care into the captain, it seems. He also has an address on his back. And look at that hip action. He's ready to dance with Beverly. Here are the new Playmates figures next to Playmates figures from 1991. Here we have Captain Picard and Data and Geordi LaForge. They're a bit smaller and have less articulation. And here is our new crew next to some First Contact Playmates figures. As you can see, these figures are quite a bit larger, but still a glossy paint style. These new figures are more matte. Worf and, again, Captain Picard. So these figures sit slightly better than the 91 Playmates toys, but are still forced to man spread when they sit. And here is them next to that android's so hot. They're gonna get it on, it seems like. And here is our crew next to the Mandalorian, Bucky O'Hare, and Han Solo. So that's that. The new Star Trek The Next Generation action figures from Playmates Toys.
Bonus unboxing!
So I made this purchase in anticipation of the new Playmates Next Generation toys. This has been a holy grail of mine, so to speak. Someone peed on it. The Playmates Enterprise D Bridge Playset. Live long and prosper.
Wow, thanks, Space Elf. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram at Tier4K Alliance, Tier4K Academy, and Intelligentsia Tier4K. And check back next week for even more unboxing videos. Live long and prosper, Earthlings. Kirk, Spock, Prize Bridge, and Galaxy Collection. Kirk, Spock, McCoy is not here. This line has been discontinued, but something about the secondary market. But I believe that, gosh, I can't talk. Oops.